My name is Angela Taylor. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee at John Gaston Hospital.
My name is Della Wright. I was born in Como, Mississippi.
My name is Esther Wilburn, and I was born in Como, Mississippi, Panola County.
My grandfather, Miles Pratcher, my uncle, Rob Pratcher, would play music, and people would come around, and my grandmother would fix food, and we would just have a good time together.
Growing up in Como was exciting. Well, back in those days, it wasn't a whole lot to do, but we would go to town of Como and we'd walk from one end of the street to the other. They'd have like snow cones, and we would look forward to it on weekends to go to town and just chatter with each other, little friends and things. We all would be there on the street, you know, and enjoying each other.
I remember when I was about 4 or 5 years old, I can still remember that my uncle was in a singing group. And I used to always say to myself as a little child that I wanted to sing. So one Mother's Day, I got up after my uncle, a group had sit down, and I got up to sing, and I was so small, they couldn't hardly see me. But I got up to sing. I have a telephone in my bosom, and I can call him up any old time. So I got up to sing, and I was going, oh, oh, I got a telephone in my bosom. And I remember my mother coming up, getting me, telling me to sit down because I had no business getting up there. And I remember crying and crying and crying. But I also remember that when I got home, my grandmother let me know that they was going to have to let me sing. When I called Alan Lomax's archives, the guy there told me that he would send somebody, or he knew somebody that would go, who usually went out looking for talent. So he said, well, let me listen to you all. And when he heard us, he told us he was blown away, that he just really liked the way our voice was in harmony together, and that he wanted to record us.
One day when our Lord, He died upon the cross, and I know it was the blood, save me, save me. Oh, and I know it was the blood.
Oh, yeah.
And I know it was the blood.